There is no bigger personality in the...
One receiver is Denarian McCants. Play action. Ramsey firing, juggled and caught by Cooley, the fullback, who works his way up to the 45-yard line. Chris Cooley, a draft pick out of Utah, made the catch and turned it into a 14-yard gain. He is a fullback slash tight end, operating that time out of a wing to the far side of the field, and he picked up 14, so it's 1st and 10 Redskins. A 35-yard field goal. He's been filling in for the injured John Hall. High snap. They get it down. The kick is away, and the kick is good, and the Redskins draw first blood with 7:59 to play here in the first quarter. On first down, it's back to Westbrook. Makes the first man miss. Comes to the outside. He's at the 30, at the 25, at the 20, and pulled down at the 16. Westbrook. Sean Taylor gets him after a 21-yard bolt.
Love the way this guy runs with the football. But, boy, Artis Hicks gets such a big block on this thing. Artis Hicks pulls around from the left side. He comes play side, and he gets in the hole, and he finds the first and most dangerous guy, and he just puts him on his back.
3 receivers. Back goes McNabb. No shotgun. He's looking. He's got a gap. He's at the 10. He cuts to the outside, and he's pulled down from behind. Close to a first down. He was grabbed by the neck. Close to the helmet. He's a little groggy getting up by Sean Taylor. They spot the football. Let's see. And from here, it appears that he has the first down, and he does. He does. L.J. Smith in motion. McNabb fakes. He looks. He is firing into the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Chad Lewis. Chad Lewis deep on the far side of the end zone, just inside the pylon. Took the perfectly arched pass for the touchdown.
And this is an outstanding play call. Just love this play call. Great play action fake in the middle that sets this thing up. Chad Lewis blocks down, slips out, and he's just wide open. The linebacker has to make a decision. Pierce has got to either get Westbrook or Chad Lewis. He gets neither one. Chad gets the touchdown.
3rd and 15. McNabb fakes away to Levin. Dashes out of the way. He is being chased. Goes to the far side of the field. Looking downfield. Loading up. Makes one man miss. And then is hit from the blind side from behind. Down at the 39-yard line. He takes a wallop from Jermaine Haley. He never sensed him coming. And McNabb jumps up. He's all right. But boy, did he get slugged.
Wow. Another Matt Black splat. So McNabb running around, trying to find anybody downfield to break open for him. He thought he had Westbrook, thought differently, and just held it too long and took that hit from Jermaine Haley.
2 yards shy of midfield. 3 receivers. Quick hitch out of the flat to Coles. Coles gets a block, turns the corner. He's at the 45 and run out of bounds at the Eagle 42. So the Redskins went with a quick hit to Coles, who had a screen ahead of him, and picked up 8 yards.
Well, you get a lot of people out in front of Lavernius Coles on that screen, and it's enough to get a first down, but you would think that he's going to get a little more out of it. With his running abilities on the outside and all the big bodies that they release and get out in front of him.
3 wide receivers. Eagles up 7-3. Betts the single setback. Ramsey fires quick slant, completes it to Rod Gardner down near the 10 for a first down with 1.5 minutes remaining. That was a 15-yard pickup. A quick slant to the talented Rod Gardner.
Just hitting the hot guy.
This is a 25-yarder. The ball is spotted. The kick is up. And the kick is good with 42 seconds remaining. Owens still looking for his first reception. McNabb in the shotgun is back. He steps up. He's looking. He is firing. He's got Kingston at the 50, at the 45-40, at the 35-30. Clock with 22 seconds. 21. Eagles have to calmly get downfield, spike the ball, and stop the clock. McNabb lines them up, and he fumbles it, now leans forward, and the penalty flag is thrown. That was a 26-yard play. Now, before McNabb could spike the ball, he fumbled it. Then flags flew. And let's see about this.
Well, I think the flags are before the fumble. Westbrook was moving in the backfield. I don't think he ever got completely set.
Owens way wide to the near side. Now he starts in motion on 3rd and 5. McNabb's back. He steps up. He fires, and it is intercepted. It is intercepted by the Redskins. Sean Taylor running with the football, making one man miss and diving down to the 35-yard line. Sean Taylor picked it off. It was intended on the near side of the field.
But that was a great play by Sean Taylor, the rookie out of Miami. McNabb quickly tries to get rid of the ball to the outside to Terrell Owens. The ball's intercepted, and all Terrell's got to do is dive on Taylor, and he doesn't do that. Taylor gets up and starts running the other way.
Westbrook back in as the tailback in the eye. 1st and 10, ball at the Eagles on 35. On first down, it is Westbrook again. He's across the 40, at the 45, midfield, 45, and down to the Redskins 42 comes Westbrook. That was a 22-yard burst by the former Villanova star. Dragged down by Sean Taylor and Sean Springs.
That is exactly right. That's a burst. That's coming out of a cannon. You know, that kid sees daylight, and boy, he is off and running. Pow! So quickly, you can't believe it.
In motion out of the backfield, Westbrook. Wide receiver split. Back goes McNabb. Here comes the rush. He is firing for the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. It is Terrell Owens, number 13, to tie the all-time Eagles record. You have just been tied.
And he goes into a touchdown celebration. I don't even know what you call that. But the guy is a player. You know, he keeps working, and finally, the good things come your way. Donovan gets flushed out of the pocket. He has to step up, and he's under heavy duress, but he gets rid of it downfield to T.O. for the touchdown.
Ola Crimbrand to attempt a 48-yard field goal.
Sounds like a tasty cake.
The kick is away, and the kick is no good. It is no good. It is 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Single setback. Go shotgun. McNabb. Quick hitch out to Princeton. Running around the far sideline. He's loose. He's loose. Running down the far sideline. All the way in is Todd Pinkston for a touchdown. But they're saying he stepped out of bounds. It would have been a 62-yard touchdown to Todd Pinkston, but they say he stepped out of bounds near midfield, but he still picked up the first down.
Well, he's like a rubber man. You know, you're pushing him out of bounds, and he's just walking that tightrope. And he's so thin, he's able to slide by without being touched.
Terrell Owens starts in the backfield, goes in motion. McNabb rolls this way. He floats it to Westbrook for a touchdown. Westbrook on the inside corner of the end zone, jumped beyond the pylon, caught it, and went in for the touchdown. He was right there as McNabb rolled, cleared out the traffic, and looped it perfectly to Westbrook for Westbrook's 3rd touchdown of the season. It is 4th and less than a yard. Betts, the single setback. Sneak by Ramsey, I don't know. Again, it will depend on the spot of the official. Well, Trotter is jumping up and down and saying we stopped them. Jamal Green in there too, but it depends on the spot.
Well, he lunges forward, then he gets bounced backwards. Yeah, he gets pounded as soon as he sticks his head in, and he gets bounced backwards. So really, you're right once again. It's just going to depend on how far he leaned forward, his forward progress, whatever the officials feel like that is.
Yeah, I said 3 touchdowns. Actually, it's 15 points. So it's 2 touchdowns, one of which would need a 2-point conversion. They will stretch the chains again. He didn't make it.
That's a great
The Eagles
stop.
held. Empty backfield. 3 receivers left. 2 to the right. Back goes McNabb. He's looking. He dumps it over the middle. Complete to Westbrook. At the 5. He dives. He's in.
And the touch on that pass by Donovan McNabb just over the line, and it just drops down into the hands of Brian Westbrook. He goes north-south and just sprints to the end zone for the touch, his 2nd of the game.
And his 4th of the season. Rock Cartwright is the single setback as Ramsey retreats to the goal line. Goes over the middle. It's off the hands of Cartwright and intercepted by Ike Reese, who's down at the 10.
Ike Reese getting his 2nd interception of the year. And he just happens to be in the right place at the right time. He's a ball hawk. He finds the football. and he gets a second interception. He's running around on the field now trying to get to the football. I think he wants to keep it and take it home as a souvenir.
But the important thing is that the Eagles have beaten the Washington Redskins as the seconds have now disappeared. The final score 28-6.
This has been a production.